What's up guys, it's Finnrall and here are the 10 things Brawlhalla players hate. Starting off with number 10 is when you taunt too early and then lose the game. If you're gonna win taunt, at least make sure your opponent is dead, because if your opponent makes it back to the stage and then somehow kills you, you'll feel like a complete moron and your opponent will have a good laugh. Next at number 9, when your opponent accepts rematch and then leaves from the lobby just to BM you. Sometimes when you rematch, your opponent accepts it, and then when you're in the lobby, your opponent leaves only to BM you. This usually happens when you lose the match and ask for a rematch, and this is very annoying. Next at number 8 is when you try to leave the queue, but the game doesn't let you leave and puts you in a match. Sometimes when you accidentally start a match but you try to leave the queue because maybe you chose the wrong legend or maybe your mom is calling for dinner. Now you have two options, either lose elo or piss off your mom. And then you have to explain for the 1000th time why you can pause an online game. At number 7 is when it feels like your opponent's string doesn't have any dodge frame. Sometimes when your opponent is beating you and you're spamming the dodge button but your dodge doesn't come out, and when the dodge comes out it gets caught in the string and you have to watch as your opponent beats the shit out of you. Moving on to number 6 is when your opponent plays like his life is on the line. Now I get it, wanting to win. Who doesn't want to win, right? But there are some players who plays like their life is depending on it, or there's like $1000 on the line or something, and this usually happens more in non-ranked games. Some people are way more sweaty in experimental than they are in ranked. The only reason I'm playing experimental because I don't want to sweat like a fat man getting chased by a cheetah in the deserts of Middle Africa. It's not ranked, so chill out a little bit. Next at number 5 is Lance. Everyone hates the weapon except for the Lance players, obviously. And at number 4 is when you lose to someone who is clearly not better than you. There are times when you ran into players who are definitely not better than you. Their movement is sluggish like a bot and their playstyle is also kinda like a bot. You know your opponent is playing like a bot but you keep running into his attacks. You know your opponent is not better and yet you're getting absolutely stomped by your opponent and you lose the match. It's very frustrating because you know you can beat them but somehow you're getting absolutely railed. Moving on to number 3 is when you lose a couple of ranked games and you play more games to get the elo back but end up losing more elo. Sometimes when people lose a couple of ranked games in a row, they keep playing hoping to get the elo back but they end up losing 100 plus elo. It takes a lot of grinding to earn 100 plus elo, and losing all of it in one grind set is just triggering. Now the grind might be more or less depending on what rank you are and how good you are, but at the end of the day, losing that much elo just sucks. Next at number 2 is when your game starts lagging and you lose the match for it. Brawlhalla servers are usually fine, but sometimes the servers start acting up. You have green bars and you know your connection is fine, but random shit starts to happen on your screen. Maybe your hit doesn't register or your opponent is teleporting or some other weird shit you will see on your screen. It's very annoying and frustrating to lose a match because of the servers or your internet connection. In my personal experience, I don't really face any server issues, but sometimes it happens and when it does, it pisses me off. And at number 1 is Brawlhalla. The thing that Brawlhalla players hate the most is the game itself. So that was it. Let me know what you guys think down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace on me.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute.